those plays, he wasn't supposed to run a go, and I told him to run a go on both of those. So if they press sincere, it's going up. Yeah.
Week 3 for Colorado is now in the books, and we need to talk. Leading up to this game against Houston, Pat Shurmur, the offensive coordinator, has been under fire with his play calling, more so the bubble screen.
Call a play. Give me something. Hurry, give me something.
.34 total, and the first throw for Julian Lewis is to Quentin Gibson. And
out of Longview, Texas.
Incomplete, intended for Draylon.
Going back to last year, Pat was getting criticism for his play calling as well. But because we had Shurmur would just change the play with what he saw on the field in real time, or hot route a certain receiver due to a certain coverage he saw. This year, with no Shurmur, we are seeing 100% of Pat Shurmur's play calling, and it's not looking good, honestly. I mean, it was made clear when third-string quarterback Ryan Staub came into the game and changed 2 plays that Pat was calling himself into what he liked, which resulted into a touchdown on one and a big gain on the second. Like, if your third-string quarterback can come into the game and be like, yo, we not running these weak-ass screens, and I'm going to just run what I like, then I think as a head coach, you have a problem with your offensive coordinator. Now, I will give credit when credit is due. This Houston game, I did like the plays that Pat Shurmur was calling outside of the bubble screen that was called on a 3rd and 2 early in the first quarter. I mean, he was mixing up the plays. I only seen one bubble screen, and that was early in the first quarter. But outside of that, we saw a lot of vertical passing plays, getting people like Omarion Miller, Joseph, and these guys down the field for big gains. So I did like the potential of what I saw from a play calling standpoint. It's just that this Houston game, we got punched in the mouth. We was not physical on both sides of the ball when it comes to the offensive line and defensive line, especially that defensive line. And I did not like the fact that Ryan Staub was the starting quarterback. I'll say that. I believe the focuses should have been on Julian Lewis and his development. I believe that they should have been focusing on him throughout this entire offseason because he ended up coming to Colorado early back in December of last year. And you've had him all throughout since then, basically. You had him all throughout the spring, the summer, leading up into the fall. I understand you brought in Kaden Salter to compete, but I feel like Kaden Salter is nothing more than a package quarterback. You bring him in for some packages because he can run. He's a dual threat, and that should have been that. And Ryan Staub should have been third-string quarterback. Now, I want to switch it over to the defensive side of the ball because that's where I had my concerns before the start of the season. I knew we would be a team that will still get sacks, but ever since Coach Prime has got to Colorado, the defensive line has never, ever been able to stop the run. We got ran on first year, second year, and it's continuing to happen this year in the 3rd year of the Coach Prime era in Colorado. And one of the things that's disappointed me the most is that Coach Prime and his staff actively sought out players from the portal that was supposed to fix this issue. On paper, it looked good, but through 3 games, it ain't really looking good. I just simply think that Coach Prime doesn't have the industry standard when it comes to players that you need to have on the interior defensive line, as well as at the linebackers position. I believe when you give Coach Prime that, he'll be able to not only dominate the Big 12, but he'll also be able to compete against teams from the SEC, the Big 10, as well as the ACC. Now, when it comes to recruiting from the high school level, they have definitely been hitting on the mark. I love the freshman Prime and his staff have brought in. 2 of them that I want to take a look at is both freshman edge players in Alex McPherson as well as London Merritt. The first player we're going to take a look at right here on the left-hand side is Alex McPherson. He's going to rush the right tackle, give him a nice swim move, and get to the quarterback for a nice QB hurry. But now if we could just take a quick run back and look at the other freshman, London Merritt, here on the right-hand side, he's simply just going to bull rush the starting left tackle and just manhandle him right into the backfield. And this is what you want to see from your true freshman, true impact freshman, which Coach Prime has a lot in this 2025 class. Heading into this game against Wyoming, Kaden Salter is expected to start, which, I mean, take that how you will. I just wish Juju was the focus at QB so that we can get our superstar freshman quarterback the preparation he needs to get these weapons at receiver the ball so that they can be happy and not hit the portal at the end of the season. Not much to say on the matchup against Wyoming. I expect them to come out and dominate. If they come out and struggle or dare say even lose to Wyoming, then I think a conversation needs to be had about the direction of the team moving forward. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of Coach Prime and the bus 3 games into the season thus far, and if you see this team turning it around to right the ship. Subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.